Do the holidays have you really excited and not sleeping at night? Believe it or not, studies show that people don't sleep very well during the holidays. Some of you don't sleep very well all year, and then you actually sleep less during the holidays because of all the excitement, the stress, family visiting, traveling, the weather change, the time change. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? The parties, people are drinking more caffeine and more alcohol. So what I really want you to do is take a look at what is happening with you this holiday season. I actually created 2 blogs with lots of tips. The first one is based around assessing what's keeping you awake. The second is based around giving you lots of sleep strategies. We want you to take a look at what might be keeping you awake and making it worse than what's already happening naturally in your environment. For example, if you have certain medical conditions, like I have thyroid, I have a thyroid condition where I have to take really high doses of thyroid medication. That makes it hard for me to sleep. Some of you may have similar situations, or if you have sleep apnea, or if you are drinking too much caffeine or alcohol during the day, if you're working really late at night and you're on your computer, looking at that computer and the lights will actually make it hard for you to go to sleep. Certain medications that you take could be making it hard for you to sleep, so you might be able to talk to your doctor about either switching the type of medication or the time of day you take it, if possible. So if you go to my blog at amenlifestyle.com, you'll see a sleep blog for how to assess what might be keeping you awake. We want you to really take a look at that because sometimes just knowing is enough. Then we want you to do the second part of the sleep challenge. This is about sleep hygiene, and we want you to actually look at the tips and ways to fix it. So if you do have sleep apnea, believe it or not, you really want to get that fixed. You want to go to a specialist and take care of that because that puts you at high risk, believe it or not, for Alzheimer's, obesity, and other illnesses. Sleep apnea is not something to take lightly, besides the fact that it's probably driving your spouse totally insane and affecting their sleep, right? So we don't want you sleeping in separate rooms. That's not good for your relationship. Medications, again, you might be able to do some quick fixes and simple things for that. Hormones for women, as they get older, they don't sleep very well. I know because you're all talking to me on my page and writing me messages, which is why I'm doing this video. So if you get your hormones balanced, you're going to sleep a lot better. Things like progesterone, it's like your body's natural Valium. And if you're low in it, you're going to get agitated and not be able to sleep very well. And then power down early. Power down an hour before it's time to go to bed. Make your room dark. Block out noise if you have to. Use some earplugs and an eye mask. And take a soothing bath or maybe drink some herbal teas. These are all ways to calm your body before bedtime. And I actually use hypnosis and guided meditation. I actually just put my earplugs in, I have it programmed on my phone, and it just settles me right down. And that way I'm able to go to sleep. As somebody who has a really busy brain, that really is helpful to me. And the last thing is supplements. Supplements are so helpful in just supporting your mood and supporting the energy, just bringing you down a couple notches and making it really simple for you to get that sleep you need. And so people always ask me about which ones work best. Well, it depends on you. What works best for me is time-release melatonin and some magnesium glycinate. Magnesium glycinate is the form of the magnesium that works best for helping people get to sleep. 80% of people in studies have been shown to be deficient in magnesium. And if you're deficient in magnesium, it's responsible for literally hundreds of functions in your body, and you will feel anxious. PMS will be worse. Your brain will be more busy. It actually can cause tics, things like that. So you want to take magnesium if you're low, and you can actually take magnesium up to the point, sorry, I'm a nurse, but up to the point that you get loose stools. There's no way you can really overdose on it. Just back off from there. So I take about 300 to 400 milligrams at night before bed, along with my time-release melatonin. Some other things that other people have said works really well for them, and we know because it helps to support serotonin, things like 5-HTP with inositol or GABA can work wonders in just calming, supporting that calming feeling that will help you then shut off those busy thoughts. So I hope this has been helpful. We want you to get your Z's so you really can focus on the important things this holiday. Your mission, what's important to you, celebrating with your family. I would love to hear from you if you have other sleep strategies that work for you. Please leave them in the comments below. And if you have other questions for me, I just love to hear from my community.